Piece of steak, that's unquestionable. That's not up for debate, that's just a fact.
That's what it is. Go ahead and shop. 087646 is the item number. And I do invite you to pick those up. So Chef is gonna be with us another hour. I'm gonna shift gears with you because I wanna show you what's coming up in this hour together. And we've got more food favorites. What you're looking at right there are the pork ribeye, and these are your pork ribeye steaks. These are phenomenal. You're gonna have a 12 count of them. They come along with the garlic butter, as you can see right here. And these are also available on auto ship. And these are customer picks. And if you wanna read the reviews there, please do that. So this is the way they come, nice and large. These are 6 ounces a piece. So we've got those coming up. Again, that price and the free shipping does end today. Don't want you to miss out. And then we've got the meatballs. And I'm telling you, every time we talk about the meatballs, everybody goes crazy. You're gonna have your choice of the beef, or not your choice, you're getting the beef and pork meatballs, and you're getting them on auto ship. You can get your 20 count or your 40 count. I'm telling you, the 40 count is a better value because you're not paying double because you're getting double the amount. It's just an overall better value. They're already seasoned and shaped and ready to go, and we're gonna give you all the details on that. So you are free and welcome to go ahead and start shopping there, but we will have a full presentation coming up. Let's talk burgers, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
You brought along turkey burgers and beef burgers. We've got a 12 count or a 24 count, or you can get the combo.
Yep.
And if you get the combo, you'll get 12 each of the turkey and the beef.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pile these up because, first of all, have a look how pretty these burgers are. My goodness. I've never called a burger pretty before, but I tell you what, it is a pretty burger. When I cut into it, it gets a whole lot prettier because look at this.
Ooh.
I can just stack these up for you. I want you to see the inside of the burger.
Oh,
look at how juicy and succulent that is. I mean, the flavor of these, every single mouthful is just so unctuous and delicious and juicy. What you're seeing is what you taste, right? And the flavor is just stunning. You know, I know that it's a strange thing to do, to stack up a bunch of burgers and cut them in half, but I just need you to see what's on the inside of them. And you can just see how luscious they are. Have a taste of it, Tamara.
okay.
I'm just gonna cut this for you.
All right.
Because the truth is, we use different cuts of beef. We use a little sirloin. We use a little brisket, isn't that? Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh. That's a gourmet burger.
Oh.
That's it. That is.
It's like eating a steak.
Yes.
It tastes like...
How'd you do that?
Because we use the best of the best ingredients in there. This is grass-fed beef. Thanks, Kat.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm going to go ahead and jump in on the turkey next.
Okay.
Okay.
That was
Oh, man.
fantastic.
So grass-fed beef, we use the best cuts. All right, now, I know what you're thinking. You're looking at this and going, turkey burger? Aren't turkey burgers dry? Aren't turkey burgers boring, right? Well, some people love them because they're healthy, right? I don't know a lot of people that are like, oh, I love a turkey burger because it tastes so good.
Okay.
Wait until you taste my turkey burger. Okay. First of all, let's have a look at how juicy it is.
Oh, my goodness.
You can just see it right there. Isn't that unbelievable?
That is fantastic. I've never seen turkey that juicy.
It is so juicy and so delicious. I really encourage you to cook it in a hot pan or on a really hot grill. Because you see that little color that's running over there, that's from the caramelization, right? But you can just see how succulent and juicy that is. I tell you what, guys, the food is on fire right now. Jump on in. Don't wait for it. Have a taste of that turkey.
Okay, let's do that.
The flavor is, you're so polite with your fork. I'm just straight in with my hand. Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, that's good.
Isn't that so
This is
succulent?
good enough to eat for Thanksgiving dinner. This turkey's so good.
Man. Thank you, Kat. Yum.
I don't know how you did it. It's fantastic.
Oh, it's turkey.
I know. Can you? You got to do it. I know. I'm sorry. I'm talking with my mouth full, but the thing is, when we talk burgers, sometimes people write burgers off as, oh, it's just a burger. It's not that big a deal. The thing is, burgers are some of our favorite foods. And if you can have a burger this delicious without having to go out and spend a lot of money to get it, here you go.
Look at that. So you can cook these rare, because like I say, they're steak burgers, right? You can cook them medium, you can cook them medium well. They'll still taste delicious no matter how you cook them. That is the truth. These ones are on the rarer side. I know some people like their burgers cooked all the way. Knock yourself out.
No.
Even the last little piece here, look at this. This is the last little piece. Look how juicy it still is. You can still see, right, every mouthful is going to be as juicy as the last, and that's what I'm so excited about. I'm going to show you how they come, because we individually package these on purpose, of course, because you might just want one. Sometimes you'll buy frozen burgers and they come in a pack of 6.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want 6 burgers all at once, right? You want one. So that's exactly why we do that. That's what the turkey look like. You can cook them from frozen. You probably saw me doing that all day yesterday. I throw the burgers in from frozen. The turkey are sensational. The beef are to die for.
Yes.
You're getting all of it if you get the combo.
Get the combo.
Get the combo, guys.
I mean, you owe it to yourself to just try. And don't let turkey burgers of the past, you know, determine what you think turkey burgers are supposed to be. They're supposed to taste this good, and they're supposed to be this juicy, and you saw how big they are. So you saw them frozen, and then you saw them cooked. You didn't see a lot of shrinkage, did you?
No, that's right.
So you're getting a quality, that amazing meat that we've been talking about all day. It's that butcher's blend.
Yeah.
You're getting them on sale, on free shipping. The price ends tonight at midnight.
There's that beautiful Santoku knife. It is going bananas, you guys. If you want that knife, grab it while you can, because it will sell out today. Have a look at this.
Oh, wow.
Have a look at how succulent and juicy. This is turkey. I know I keep saying it, and I'm just so happy with the result of this, because it's perfectly seasoned. You don't need to even think about the seasoning. You can, of course, add a little salt before you cook it if you want to.
Okay.
But the flavor of this is beautifully seasoned. It's moist and it's succulent. It just doesn't get much better. Look, I'll cut through it and you'll see.
Oh, wow.
Even when I pull this to the side, are you ready for this? Still so juicy.
Through and through.
Right?
Oh, I'm glad you showed that.
All the way through. So every
Yes.
mouthful is going to be as juicy as the last. It is just so good.
And that's important. And we're showing you with burgers, but you can probably slice these and put them on a salad too if you want to.
Oh, yeah.
And the fact that we've got them for you now, we've been talking about steak and shrimp and crab and everything, but burgers fit right into that as well, because they are a part of our lives. We love them, and this is a way for you to have a juicy, amazing burger anytime you want it. You can get 12, you can get 24, or if you get the combo, you'll have both the beef and the turkey burger. Look at that. And you know what? If you're the person who maybe eats a burger without the bun, you just want a protein wrap, this would be perfect.
Oh, absolutely. My wife does that all the time.
Oh,
Yeah, she has the turkey burger in a lettuce cup. But she still has all of this. She has the tomatoes, and she has the onions, and she has the pickles. And it's just a fantastic way of having a turkey burger. And it's, you know, you think of a burger as very indulgent, right? You're like, you know what? Forget about the diet, I'm having a burger. You actually can eat really healthy and have this turkey burger, no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, because we're talking about protein.
That's right.
That's what this is about. We're giving you options on how to bring more protein to yourself and to your family in an easy, quick way. Like you said, you don't have to defrost 6 burgers if you only want one.
Right.
But you're getting 12, so you've got something for everybody in the household if you choose to. That's the inside of the turkey. It couldn't be dry if it wanted to be. You see all the juice coming out. That's what this is about, and why so many of you are loving the turkey burger option. So either turkey or beef are the way you're gonna order these. And you can see that, and look.
See how juicy and succulent they are?
Yes. And that's what this is about. And you'll notice it's juicy from top to bottom, from every angle, from the middle all the way out. And if it weren't, you would see it. It would look dry. You could see dry turkey a mile away. But this is all about that succulence.
Isn't that unbelievable?
Oh my
I mean, look at how succulent. Every single mouthful. Now, when you taste it, what do you taste? You get that little bit of seasoning that we added?
I get the seasoning. I can taste the turkey.
You expect it to be dry when you put it in your mouth.
You
and
do.
then you taste it, you're like, wow, that's a juicy burger.
And it's surprisingly, you know, this is the thing. If you're surprised that it's good, that means you've been eating the wrong burger for a long time.
Now, here's the other thing. Having the turkey and the beef in your freezer, I love it because you never know who's going to pop around. And you never know. Some people surprise you sometimes. They're like, oh, actually, I don't eat red meat. And you're like, oh, I'm so sorry. We were making burgers. Well, guess what? Now you've got the turkey burger. Someone's gonna want that. I am always surprised when I cook. I cook both every time I do it.
Okay.
And I'm always surprised at how many people reach in for the turkey burger.
That's a good point. I've seen where people will feel ostracized because they're the ones eating the turkey burger and everybody else is not. But nobody would feel uncomfortable with any of these.
Yeah. Because the quality of this as well, you can actually remove this from the packaging, throw it into my DuraPan, let it defrost, and then use it as ground beef. Because it's so fantastic quality, right? So you can make a pasta sauce from it. There's lots of different ways. So I always talk about this being your insurance policy.
Yes.
You've got it in the freezer, right? You're driving home from work. I do this all the time. I had a butcher shop, you guys, and quite often I'll be driving home and Lindsay calls and she's like, "You got dinner right, honey?" And I'm like, "Yep, I did, babe. I did." And I'm looking in the car. There's nothing in there.
Oh my gosh.
Because I've totally forgotten. And guess what? It doesn't matter because I've got the burgers in the freezer.
Yeah.
Or I've got the steaks in the freezer. So I know that I can always pull together a fantastic meal. So keeping your food in the freezer is wonderful.
Yeah.
And then it's ready for you whenever you want it. You take it out. Like I said, you can even cook these from frozen.
This is so good. I'm glad you shared that because, I mean, as a chef, I mean, as just a home cook, trying to put food on the table for my family, sometimes I'm out of ideas. I love to know that you have those go-tos too.
Absolutely.
And this is one of those go-tos on those days where the kids say, "Oh, I need to bring my lunch because they're serving something in the cafeteria that I can't eat." What are you going to cook them? You make them a burger. Look at this.
Look how juicy that is.
Oh my God. And I know a lot of you are shopping for the beef. We've got them both. 12 count or 24 count. You cannot go wrong with either one of those. And I know a lot of you are loving these. You've been waiting for the burgers. And reminded me, do I put these on a skillet? Do I put them in the air fryer? How do I cook them?
You just put them into a hot pan or onto the grill. You can just see these burgers here. I'm going to cut through it one more time. So always make sure that whatever it is you're cooking on is already hot. Look at that.
Okay.
Look, even that last mouthful, so succulent, so juicy.
That's always the best bite.
Right, and that's the last little piece that you can see.
Yeah.
Right, but look at how juicy and succulent that beef is. It's crazy, crazy good. Have another taste. I'm going to have another taste.
I'm going in for it.
Oh, man. Oh, man. The burger party has started.
Yes.
So, hot pan, hot grill, salt and pepper. Cook it from frozen, no problem whatsoever. And, I mean... And before you know it, you're having a party, right? So you will have these in the freezer as that weather starts to warm up, or if you're like me, they'll be gone in a couple of weeks because you eat them so quickly because they're so good. They quickly... I would get these on auto ship, you guys. At this price, I mean, my goodness, I can't imagine when we're ever going to be able to do this. This is kind of like what you would spend for a fast food burger.
Yes, oh my gosh.
Right?
I went to fast food, it's a little while ago. Me, my husband, and my daughter. We bought 3 burgers.
Yep.
1 bag of French fries, 1 shake. We spent over $60.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm like, that was 1 meal for us, 1 meal. This is, you're getting either 12 or 24, and depending on how you cut them up, you know, if you put them on a burger, that's 1 burger. But if you decide to cut them up and put it over a salad or cut it up and put it in your spaghetti or pasta sauce, you've got a meal for the whole household with just a couple of patties. So think about how you're going to use these. Look at that.
Look at that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 slices. This is a generous size burger, right? Wow. So you can slice it like that. By the way, you can put this over a salad if you want to.
Yeah.
Right? You can mince it up and you can grind it up and you can use it to make tacos or to make spaghetti sauce.
I love that.
So good. Look at the juiciness. This is a turkey burger, my friends.
Do it. Do it. I know a lot of you are shopping for these. Remember, 12 of the turkey or beef, 12 or 24 of the turkey or beef, or you can have the combo. All right, and we'd love to be able to send that to you. 086366 is the number there. Chef, let's head on over. So we're literally showing you, we're going from, I'm sorry. I led you the wrong way. I led you astray. We're going over to the hake fillets.
Oh, yeah.
And this is gonna be your choice of the original or the lemon. And we also have the combo. If you can't decide, do I want 20 of the original or 20 of the lemon? I'll just get 10 of each, and then that's the combo. These are on auto ship. The price ends today. The free shipping ends today. And if you're saying, I'm not sure what hake is, let's talk about it.
It's Cape hake, right? It is a beautiful white fish. Here it is right here in its raw form. So you can see it like, it almost resembles Chilean sea bass, right? It has that beautiful appearance. It's a flaky fish. It is a delicious, mild flavored fish, right? What we do is we put it in a little panko. So this is a seasoned panko breadcrumb. You can add the lemon or not, that's up to you. Have a look how uniform they are.
Wow, yeah.
And how simple they are to cook. You guys, you remove it from the packaging, you throw it into the air fryer or into an oven. It is just so simple. I'll take those, thanks, mate. But pop them right on over here. Thank you so much. Amazing. Let me go ahead and take one for you. We are gonna flake the hake. The great thing about this, listen to how crispy it is. Ooh. So fantastic, right?
Nice.
And then here's the cool thing. Let me get a fork, please, Kat.
Okay.
That'd be great. Thanks so much. You know what? Until Kat comes back with that, I'm just going to go ahead and just show you. Yeah, thank you. Have a look at how delicate that fish is. See how it literally just flakes off the top there?
Oh, wow.
Now, of course, it's crispy because of that panko. Go right ahead.
Okay.
I'm going to have a little taste as well. You need nothing on it. You can add some sauce if you want, but... Oh, man. That is so good.
It's so light.
Oh, yeah. It is. It's a mild flavored fish, right?
It's light. It's like, if you are maybe we had the beef, we had the burgers, and those are maybe good for other folks in your house, but if you want to maybe eat a little bit lighter, or maybe on certain days you kind of do want to add more seafood into your diet, because a lot of us don't eat as much seafood as we know is good for us. This is an easy way to do it, and it's already done for you. Remember, you're getting 20 of the original, or 20 of the lemon, or 10 of each to make 20 total. And you've got them today on sale. And these are big fillets.
Oh,
And that's what you're seeing right here.
They sure are. They are absolutely gorgeous. I can't believe the price. You're getting 20 of these for less than $80.
I know,
crazy?
gosh.
That's like, am I doing that math wrong? Is that really that inexpensive? My goodness, that is great value.
That's why the sale price and the free shipping just makes all the difference. I want you to get it.
It's like less than $4 a portion. It's crazy. Have a look at the quality of this. You can just see how flaky and perfect that is. And of course, I'm cutting through the crumb, but you can just see that beautiful fish. By the way, look at the crumb.
Yeah.
It's quite light, right? It's not a thick crust.
Right.
Let me cut through it so you get to...
and that's important too. Sometimes you'll get so much breading and not a lot of fish.
Right.
Do you see that?
See that? It's all beautiful hake with that little crispy crust on the outside. The flavor of it is just so fantastic.
Oh, this is good.
Isn't that something?
This is good. And that's the thing. It's quick, it's easy.
Quick and simple.
Yeah.
Now, of course, you can serve it as fish and chips like I have right here. You can go ahead and do the best fried fish sandwich that you could ever imagine. Let me put a couple of those, one in each sandwich. The sriracha aioli on this, oh my goodness, it is just to die for. Oops, there it is.
I know. I know, we've been using it on everything.
We've been using it.
Because it's that good.
But
Look at
isn't that so special, right? So imagine just tucking into one of those. Guys, this is costing you...
I mean...
I don't want to get this wrong.
Yeah.
The value here is insane.
It's because you're getting 20 of them. You're getting them, they used to be almost $90. We took $10 off the price. We also have free shipping. And when we ship the food, it comes straight on to you. You're not waiting for weeks and weeks at a time. So you order it and then you are getting it. And so this is your time to really take advantage of this value. The fact that you're getting 20 of these fillets. Go to the grocery store. You cannot find the quality and certainly not the value that you're getting here.
So all you're going to do is toss them into your air fryer, right? This is my beautiful French door air fryer. It is back in stock for the first time. It was sold out the first time we brought it here. All you do is pop them in for 20 minutes, right? That's in the air fryer right now.
From frozen? 20 from frozen?
20 minutes from frozen, 400 degrees, and the 425 degrees, I beg your pardon.
Okay.
Let me just cut right through it, just so you get to see.
Listen to that.
Look at that, crunchy on the outside, perfect white, flaky on the inside, and every single slice looks exactly the same. So not too much breading, but just the right amount.
Yes.
You can hear how crunchy and fantastic that is. It tastes a little like, if you said, give me another fish it tastes like, if you haven't tried hake before, it tastes a bit like cod.
Yes.
Doesn't it?
But better.
But yeah,
There's something
you know what? I
sometimes
love it.
cod is has a little bit of a bite to it, like an aftertaste.
Yep,
This
this doesn't.
It's mild,
Oh.
it's smooth. As much as I love salmon, it gives me another option to only salmon when I want seafood, and you as well. So we have salmon from Chef Curtis Stone. When it's in stock, get it. He's brought along the shrimp, he's brought along the crab cakes, and now you have the hake. So if you want to add more seafood into your diet, because you're still getting that amazing protein, but you're getting it real fast and easy, shop with us right now. Look at that.
Isn't that something? I mean, just have a listen to this.
God. Wow.
See how crunchy that is? And look at on the inside, it's almost like that contrast of texture is what's so special. Flaky, perfect white fish in the center. So that hake, the flaky hakey, I call it, because it really is very, very flaky. You can see, I'm just using the side of my fork. I'm not putting any pressure on it.
Yeah.
You know, very, very light pressure, and you can just see how flaky and beautiful that fish is.
Look at that. I would put this on tacos to make fish tacos.
Oh, yeah.
I would use, I mean, and I'm telling you, if you're saying, I don't, you know, I like seafood, but I like it to be mild, nothing that's gonna be too strong and overpowering, I think you're really gonna like hake. I invite you to shop and pick yours up. I invite you to get it on auto ship. So we've got the original flavor and we have the lemon flavor. Let's talk about that. Lemon is still very mild.
It sure is, yeah. So this one's the lemon that you're tasting right here.
Okay.
See how I just sliced that up and then put one portion directly over that beautiful pasta with peas.
Look at
Just
that.
so good. There's so many ways to serve this, and that's what we absolutely love. By the way, these are also in stock. These are my thawing cutting boards. So they're wonderful cutting boards, and you see me use them again and again. On the other side, they're thawing boards, right? So you can use one that way and one this way.
Okay.
Here's what you're going to do. I don't see any of my hake in its packaging, unfortunately. But
oh, we're going to go grab that so you can see. But I love that you can cook it from frozen, because if you have forgotten to take something out to thaw,
that's right.
You can still cook it from frozen, or you can put it on the thawing board and it hastens that thaw, which is fantastic. I know a lot of us do want to lighten up and eat healthier, and these, you're giving us options to do that, like right here.
I mean, have a look here, how flaky and perfect that fish is. So you get that crunch from the crumb, and then that beautiful flake from the fish, just with the back of my fork.
Yeah.
You can see how wonderful and flaky that fish is. Delicate in flavor, you guys. So if you're looking for a rich, full, fatty fish, salmon's probably more for you, right? That's got a richer flavor.
Oh. This is light. This is airy. This is flavor. This is, I don't want to feel heavy after I eat. I don't have time to take a nap after I eat. I want to eat. I want to fuel my body with quality protein, which is what this is.
Yeah.
And I don't want a lot of extra. That's what you're seeing right here. Yes.
Isn't that great?
And it's just a little bit.
It's so delicate, right? You're kind of like, what is that? Oh, that's that little squeeze of lemon that we added.
It's just the touch.
Oh,
and that's the idea. Nothing is overdone. So this is how they're going to come to you.
This is how they come, right?
Okay.
So all you're going to do is remove it from the packaging, and then you just stick it straight on to your DuraPan sheet pan. Thank you, Kat.
Okay.
Very, very simple and easy. And then, of course, you serve it with a little bit of, you can serve one, you can serve two. It's totally up to you.
Yeah.
One's a good portion.
One's a good portion. Two is a lot. And that's fine if you want to eat more. Just so you know, more than half the quantity of that we brought in is already gone. Over 1,300 of these have been ordered. I know. And when you think about, this is what I have in my freezer when I need it, I'm getting 20 of them.
Right.
One is plenty for one person or to share.
Yeah.
And you're getting 20. That's what we talk about value. The shipping on this is free. You saw how they come. All you do is heat and eat, and it makes it fast for you to serve to your family. The kids are gonna love it as well because it's mild and it's light.
Right.
And they're gonna dip it in ketchup just because that's what kids do, but
That's
you
what
know.
kids do. I mean, look at how flaky that fish is, right? And you can see that beautiful white meat. Nice thin crumb. We don't put too much of that crumb. All it's there for is the crunch, right? That's why we put it. Some people try and bread things so heavily because it's more affordable. You can see how thin my crumb is because I'm always worried about the taste. I'm not worried about...
Right.
The money comes later.
Yeah.
Right? You want something to taste fantastic. All right.
Absolutely.
Here's my French door air fryer, you guys. It's such a beautiful little tool. Look at that. You just pop that door open. I'm using one finger and opening the door. Wait until you see this come out of the air fryer. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Right? So if you're doing a fish and chip...
You can see the sizzle. I love this.
Imagine making fish and chips. You've got to make the batter, you've got to buy the fish, you've got to make sure it's fresh, you've got to do all this work. All I do is stick a tray on. This is Friday night at my house. Fish and chips. Either those beautiful panko shrimp, which, by the way, are so popular, or these incredible hake, again, super, super popular. I'm going to take one out. What I love doing with this is just showing you, if I go ahead and cut through it, you get to see that beautiful white flaky. Every single one I cut into, see how it's always identical?
Yes.
Right? I love that because you know exactly what you're getting.
Through and through.
Look at how flaky that fish is.
I mean...
Isn't that something?
This might be new for you. Do yourself a favor and try something new.
Give it a shot. Oh,
Give it a shot. I'm telling you, you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
We were just talking about that before the show, weren't we?
Yes.
Embracing
newness. That's right. And like,
man.
Uh-oh, I dropped it on my hand. That's okay.
We've only got a minute here, you guys. If you want to get this, now is your chance. I want to show you the crunch.
Good. It's so good.
Listen to the crunch. It's so crunchy on the outside.
Yes.
Right? Just delicious. You can hear it there. And then on the inside, I'll cut through it.
Yeah. And look at that flaky
Look at that
white.
beautiful flaky white fish.
Consistent. It's not too much breading. It's just enough. The seasoning is right. You can get the original or you can get the lemon. I'm telling you, they're both really good.
They are.
A lot of you are going for the original, just so you know. Or you can get the combo and get 10 of each. So 20 original or 20 lemon or 10 of each if you get the combo. Get them on auto ship, okay? We've been showing you the sriracha and aioli sauce and the soy and ginger sauce. Here they are.
They are so, so good. Let me get my big fat fingers out of the way. Soy and ginger is wonderful in stir fries. That sriracha aioli, oh man, it is just so delicious.
Yes.
And with this fish, I tell you what, don't cheat yourself, you guys. Get them. It's so good. That is fabulous.
About 600 left total to go around, and that's it. And then we say goodbye to those, all right? A lot of you are getting these on auto ship because you already know how good they are. I think that's a really good decision to do. You're gonna put this on everything, as we've been showing you. And if you haven't tasted it yet, the sriracha and aioli is creamy and...
A little bit of spice, but not overly hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just that nice balance. And the ginger in the soy takes it to a whole nother level. We've all had soy sauce before. Wait until you try this one.
Yes.
So
and you've even cooked with that one, too. So if you want to do that, you can. We're going to take a quick break, and we've got more. We're going to come back with the pork ribeyes. We still have the meatballs and so much more. Stay with us.
Oh, yeah.
Fresh bread straight to your plate is easy with Curtis Stone's 2-pound bread maker. It is simple to make customized bread, even if you've never done it before, because each type of bread has a preset on the machine that matches a recipe in the book. Add all of your ingredients to the nonstick pan and then press start. That's it. It will mix, proof, knead, and bake the bread all by itself. Just choose the type of bread you want and the size of your loaf. You can watch the progress through the large viewing window, and the LCD clock timer will show you how much time is left. There's also a timer delay so that you could pre-program your baked bread. Fresh toast for breakfast? Yes, please. This has an easy to clean inside, and it is a small footprint for your countertop. Get the bread maker, the measuring cup, the spoon, a hook, kneading blade, and of course, you get the recipe book too. But even better, you're getting preservative-free bread made the way you want it, even gluten-free. Scan the QR code or shop the item number on hsn.com or on the HSN app.
You're watching HSN. I'm Tamara Hooks. I'm your host. And Chef Curtis Stone has been with us. We've been eating everything. Everything is so good. And we haven't even gotten to everything yet. Let me share with you the pork ribeyes that we teased you with. You're gonna get your chance to pick up the 12 pack. This is literally a case. It's the 12 pack of your pork ribeyes. These are 6 ounces a piece, and you see how big and succulent they are. These are already customer picks on hsn.com. You can get them once, or you can get them on auto ship. I will tell you the price is a sale price and free shipping. Both of those in tonight at midnight.
Check this out. I mean, this is how they come off the grill or out of your DuraPan. They are just so fantastic and delicious. You can see that big, generous portion that you'll get in here as well. All right, let me stack them up. I want you to see how juicy they are on the inside. And I know you're like, is pork the juiciest thing on the planet? Oh, you just wait. You just wait. Okay, so this, my friends, because what we do is we brine them, right? So these are pork ribeyes. Have a look at how succulent and juicy this pork is. So
oh my God.
It's actually a much leaner meat than you think pork, right? Because, and this is the ribeye, same as a beef ribeye. Let me just straighten them up for you so you get a good look. Okay. You can just see how succulent and juicy they are. And you can also see the color of it, right? It is a white meat. Pork is a white meat.
Right.
Let me go ahead, cut into one for you, Tamara. I want you to be able to have a taste. You have a taste there, and I'm going to show everyone. Even the end pieces, still succulent and juicy. This is cooked all the way through. You can leave it a little pinker than this if you like, but... Oh, man.
That's so good.
Isn't that unbelievable?
Oh, my gosh.
You're glad you didn't have breakfast now.
I know, it's so juicy.
Oh, yeah.
Just like we were saying, the beef, the medallions melted in your mouth. This melts in your mouth, too.
That's right. It sure does.
This is good. And you're getting a lot of it. These are big.
They're really big, generous size, 6 ounces. In fact, let me cut one for you.
Okay.
So you get a really good look at how much you're taking home. So if I slice it, there's 1, 2, 3. Look at this Santoku knife just gliding through the pork. If you're just tuning in, the Santoku knife is available. It is on free shipping and handling, which is just nuts. I'm so happy for everyone today. You can get my air fryer free shipping and handling. I mean, that's a big box.
That is.
Look at that. That's one portion.
That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 slices of pork. So if you wanted to, just have 5 for you, 5 for your partner. Guess what? Now you're splitting one of these. You're not taking home a dozen of them. You're taking home 24 portions if you're going to share them.
That's right.
And watch what I'm going to do.
I just ate like four slices right there would be enough for me.
That's right.
Full-size
It's rich.
person, you know?
It is rich.
Because it's rich and it's juicy.
Juicy and fantastic. Okay, so there's my pork. Here's a beautiful little squash puree.
Oh, wow.
Right, so if I go ahead and do a little swoosh of that.
Delicious.
Right, so now suddenly you're like, hold on, am I in a beautiful restaurant? Yeah, you can be the king of your own kitchen, right? You can be the queen of your own kitchen. I've got a little chimichurri going over that. That's my extra virgin olive oil from Cobram Estate that we have right here for you guys. This olive oil is to die for. It is so delicious. It comes with those little pour spouts. I'm going to drizzle just a tiny bit more over the top because of the flavour. The Californian and the Aussie, you get them both. I'll sit those over here. But I mean, look, so yeah, is that like a fancy dinner?
Easily.
Yes, absolutely. Maybe this is your Easter feast.
And you made that at home. You made that, and you know what you did? You went to the freezer and you said, okay, how many pork ribeyes do I need? Oh, just 2? I'm gonna take these out of the freezer.
Right.
Individually vacuumed, sealed, and frozen, so they're ready to go. What was that? Okay, if you want these, in single ship, we have fewer than 250 of them left.
Whoa.
And about 180 spaces left in auto ship, and that's it.
That's it. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Okay, what are we going to do after this? Because I've got a second plan because these are going to sell out. Okay, look at how succulent. I'm not surprised they're selling out. Look at how succulent and juicy. These are pork ribeyes, so very, very delicious. Absolutely incredible. I'm going to pop these up here. Now, don't forget, you're also taking home this.
Oh, yeah.
This is that beautiful little herb butter.
Okay.
So you can cook with it, you can put it on the pork afterwards if you like, or you can use it for something else. You can use this for garlic, but it doesn't have to be used on the pork, but you absolutely can, of course.
That's coming with it, about 3.5 ounces, so a nice big size on that, and that's what you see right here. It's been kind of drizzled right here on the pork ribeyes. It's probably tough for you, even in some places, to find pork ribeyes.
That's right.
Certainly this size. So when you're getting 12 of them, it just makes all the difference.
So we source these from small, look at how juicy and succulent that is. That's that little bit of herb butter. The specks of herb that you can see is because we put just a tiny bit of herb butter on during the cooking. Now, why is it this succulent? Because we all know pork isn't always this succulent. Well, for two reasons. We source wonderful pork. So these come from small family farms out of Pennsylvania, right? So beautiful family farms that take great care of their pork, of their pigs. And of course, we brine it. So that brining technique gives you lots of that delicious seasoning and that incredible juiciness. You can just see it. So that brining technique is very, very important to the process here, and we do all of that for you. So that's why when you taste it, it almost tastes like it's been seasoned on the inside.
That's what it tastes like.
Right?
It does.
I'm going to slice up. That's just 3, by the way.
And that's the difference in this pork ribeye versus others that you've tasted.
That's right.
Okay? That's just 3?
That's just 3 of those ribeyes. And by the way, if you served that, people would come along, you'd be serving 5, 6 people from there. Oh my gosh. Right?
That's just 3. I have 9 more in the freezer ready for me anytime that I want it.
That's right.
And that's the idea. And you'll notice the size of them after they're cooked versus the size of them before they're cooked is very similar. They're not shrinking down.
Right.
You're getting all of this meat. And this is the difference with what Chef Curtis Stone brings to us. And the thing is, we know you for cooking, but you also own a butcher shop.
That's right, and I can show you that butcher shop. It is Gwen. First of all, look at this.
Oh my
These are pork ribeyes, you guys. If you're just tuning in,
yes.
The flavour of these pork ribeyes is unbelievable. All right, I'll show you my butcher shop. This is me and the guys and the team there in Hollywood, California. We absolutely love our little butcher shop. Now, I say it's little, it's a beautiful restaurant as well. So the butcher shop, you enter the restaurant through the butcher shop because it is the center of what we do. Wow. Through that butcher shop, I get to speak to everyone. I get to speak to all the best farmers, right? And I'm not talking about the giant farmers. I'm talking about the little small farmers that really care for their meat and their animals so beautifully. These pork ribeyes are coming from a small family farm out of Pennsylvania, right here in America, of course. Domestic pork is so good. Why would you go anywhere else? And the flavour of it is so fantastic. Now, let me explain to you what a ribeye is. Okay. It's exactly the same as a beef ribeye, although this is, of course, a pork ribeye. So you're seeing 2 different muscles. So that's the longimus dorsi. This is the spinalis dorsi. They do have different flavours, those 2. They do have different tendernesses. It's why the ribeye is so sought after, because you get to sort of... you also see some nice marbling through here, so it's got some beautiful intermuscular fat, which is really important in terms of moisture and flavour. Here's how they come, you guys. Have a look at them. They're all frozen, snap frozen, right? So they'll arrive to you on dry ice. You can hear how frozen they are. Right, so you're just going to throw them straight in the freezer, but because we individually package it, when you're ready to take one out, you just take one out and cook it. If you want to cook 6, take out 6.
Okay, and then if I want to thaw it, I can put it on one of the thaw boards that we've been showing you.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
So here's what you do. You take one of these boards, you stick it straight on there. Okay. Halfway through, you flip it on over. Yeah. This will defrost in half the time. So good. So that cutting board, which is also a thawing board, is so useful. Yes. The other thing that you might want to consider is this, my kinetic thermometer. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay. When you take a ribeye, and you'll do this when it's still in the pan, this doesn't need a battery. All you do is give it a shake, and that shaking will wake it up, right? You're going to see that temperature there. Take the probe out of the back, poke that straight on in to your pork ribeye. Have a look at the temperature. Yeah. We're at 160, 165. Yes. So frankly, we've overcooked that slightly, right? Because you only want to take it to about 160.
Okay.
If you want it even rarer, you can take it even less. But I'll give you one quick last look at this, and then we're going to have to move on, guys, because it is so popular.
I mean, look at this. I know a lot of you are loving it. You can see 335 of these left, and we're counting down.
Wow.
And I know a lot of you are shopping for these. Enjoy them. Go ahead and get them on sale, on free shipping. Again, the price does end tonight at midnight, but I think they're going to be gone long before midnight. So please go ahead and pick yours up. I want to talk about the olive oil real quick because we featured it last hour. You may have missed it. You're going to get the full size of the California and the full size of the Australia in the olive oil. And these come with the pour spouts, and it's just the most flavorful.
And this is how it's going to arrive at your door. So we give you this little bit of information here about the Cobram estate, right? And then, of course, the beautiful olive oils are below. Thanks, Tamara. This is the Californian, and this is the Australian. Single origin olive oils, right? So they come from this incredible part of the world. The difference with these olive oils and all others is when these are picked, the olives are picked, they're pressed within 4 hours of harvest.
I think
right?
that's phenomenal.
Isn't that incredible?
Yes.
Let me just show you the color of this olive oil.
Okay.
I mean, that right there is the Australian. This right here is the Californian. You can just see the richness in color. And when you taste it, the flavor of this oil is so good. I'm going to just have a little taste.
Yeah.
Here's a spoon for you. Tell me if you want.
Thank you. I love it. I love it.
Isn't that so special?
It's so good.
I actually pour it over vanilla ice cream, believe it or not.
Do you really?
It's so good. A little olive oil over your ice cream, I promise you. It's got to be great olive oil, right?
Yeah.
Put some of this over some vanilla ice cream. You'll thank me for it.
Listen, if chef tells you to do it, do it, all right? Go ahead and pick yours up. 086365 is the number on those. And you can even get that auto ship on sale and on auto ship and on sale today, all right? I wanted to mention the shrimp quickly because this is something that we featured for you last hour. A lot of you loved it and went ahead and picked it up. You're going to have your chance to go ahead and pick these up now in the original or in the coconut. You're gonna get 45 of the original or 45 of the coconut. I'm telling you, this is, do yourself a favor, you're gonna fall in love with them. And I know the price on this is amazing, ends tonight at midnight.
So we aired this in our last show together. It went crazy. So we don't have as many as we thought we had. So if you want, we were supposed to go for 15 minutes here. We're not gonna be able to.
We can't.
So grab it while you can, you guys. I'm gonna start with the coconut.
Okay.
Have a look at the flavor of this shrimp. First of all, listen to it. Hear how crunchy that is? It is just so crunchy and fantastic. Now, here's the even better part. When I cut into this, I'm gonna cut straight on through.
Okay.
Look at that sweet white shrimp.
It's just so good.
Isn't that something? It is just so, so delicious. You're seeing those little flecks of pink there on the side. The flavor is unbelievable. Have a listen to the crunch when you bite into it.
It's just crunchy all around. It's not too much crunch. It's not too breaded. It's not too, it is perfection. They do not curl up when you cook them. They stay nice and long. They're already peeled and deveined. They're already prepared. You just heat and eat as many as you want. And you can eat these like as a snack, or these can be a meal. Either way.
Either way. I love putting them with some crudité. I'll tell you what's first to go. It's not the carrot sticks. It's definitely the crudité. Now, you can serve them with all sorts of dipping sauces. Let me show you how you're going to cook them.
Okay.
I'm going to go to my air fryer. No worries, Pat. Here it is. So this is that beautiful red air fryer. It is a French door, right? So it's got those beautiful 2 handles. You pop it on open. It is available right now. All you're going to do is put these in for 12 minutes at 400 degrees.
Okay.
And you can see how perfectly crisp they are.
Yes.
So they happen there in the air fryer. I'm going to just go ahead and put these down over here.
Okay.
I'm running out of space. I'll put them back in the oven. Keep them nice and hot.
Okay.
So you can see them and see how crispy and fantastic they are.
Yes.
Kat's doing a little origami. Thanks, Kat. Have a look at the inside of these shrimp. Crispy on the outside.
Yes.
And perfectly white beautiful, sweet shrimp on the inside.
Just everything you want, I'm telling you.
See how thin the crust is as well?
Yes.
Because you just want the crunch. You don't want the breading.
No.
You don't want it to be overly breaded, is what I'm trying to say. Have a look.
And that's an art too, is to know how much breading to how much shrimp. And the way that you stretch it out means we're getting the full flavor in every bite.
Exactly. Yep. So they're called ebi shrimp, right? So what we do is we do. I think we have a video to show. I mentioned it earlier, but I didn't see it. But what we do is we take just a little snick in the back, a little cut in the back of the shrimp, and that opens it up. It stops it from curling when it cooks, right? So it's a Japanese technique and such a beautiful one because it means that you get perfectly crispy shrimp every single time.
Yes.
All right, look how big they are, you guys. I can put just one of these over a taco, just one of them over a tostada, and the flavor is incredible. Don't forget about the sauces. We've got that incredible sriracha aioli.
Yes.
We're getting close to the end of that too. I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to make the sriracha aioli again, to be perfectly honest. I hope we can.
Is that right?
But I know, the people that have been making it for us might not be able to do it again. So anyway, we'll figure that out, but grab it while you can right now.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is show some of these crispy into my veggies, right? So crispy shrimp on the top of my vegetables. Now I'm reaching for the soy. This is the soy and ginger.
Ooh,
over the
listen to
top.
that.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Hear that, baby sizzle?
Dinner's ready.
Now, we do have a 15-piece set online. You can go and get that. Free shipping and handling today, of course. I'm just going to go ahead and toss those vegetables around for just a moment.
Okay.
You can see they're already perfectly cooked. That little bit of soy just softens that gorgeously. I don't have a plate, so I'm going to just go ahead. What should I do, Kat?
I'll get you anyone.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we'll grab
Thanks,
a plate
Kat.
there so that you can see that. And just remember, you're getting 45 of the shrimp.
Isn't that crazy?
So there's a lot to eat. There's a lot to work with and to serve and to, you know, have ideas of what you're going to serve for your meals for your family.
See the
and
difference?
That's the idea.
That's the coconut, and that's the original.
Okay.
Right? So the choice is totally yours. The coconut's not overly strong, and I say that because sometimes you'll taste something with coconut and you're like, it almost tastes like suntan lotion. This ain't that, right? I'm very, very particular about the flavor of my food, of course I am. Have a look at that beautiful shrimp. Very thin in terms of the crust.
Yes.
That's an important note. Thank you, Kat, for that plate.
Very much so,
Go ahead.
Yeah, I have that coconut, and it's not too sweet.
Right.
It's not that. It just has that taste, that hint of coconut.
It's not coconut essence that we put on there.
No.
It actually just has that little little toasted coconut in the panko. So absolutely stunning to serve so many different ways. Let's see. Look at this. You can literally, if you want to put two, you can. But look at the size of it. It's nearly the size of that 6-inch baguette.
Yes.
Right? So really so generous in terms of its portion.
That's
Again,
right.
that sriracha aioli is everything with these shrimp.
Look at this. I know. Listen, I know these are going quickly. I know they are. You can see 429 of them left.
That's it?
Some of you, yes. If you have it in your shopping cart and you're saying, okay, I'm safe, I put it in my shopping cart. No, it's not yours until you check out and you see that little sign at the top that says, it's yours, all right? Because we do expect these to go. Several of the items that we featured for you in these 2 hours have already sold out or really low. So this would be your time to make sure that you go forward with your purchase. And especially if you're, because you've made almost everything in the air fryer.
Absolutely. By the way, this is how they come, right? So they come to you like this, perfectly packaged, right? You're just going to remove the packaging, of course, stick it on your air fryer or a crisper tray, or even a sheet pan will do. You stick it in, 425 degrees, and you're going to leave that, 400 degrees for 12 minutes, and they're done. From frozen.
From frozen.
They couldn't be any easier.
Yes.
Talk about an insurance policy. You're coming home, the kids are hungry, you're like, I got dinner, don't worry. You open that bag, 12 minutes later, they're eating their dinner.
Because I'm telling you, there have been so many times where I've told my husband, oh yeah, no worries, I'm going to make dinner. I have no idea. In my mind, when I'm saying it, I have no idea what I'm going to make. I just go in and stare in the freezer and see, what can I do? And I know many of you are the same way. What can I make that doesn't look like, I'm out of ideas? This, you pull this out, 400 degrees, a handful of minutes, and you get to eat this good.
Crispy on the outside, perfectly creamy white shrimp on the inside. The flavour, look, I can even cut the half into a half. That's how big these are, right?
Wow.
I mean, isn't that something else?
Yes, these are not shrimp.
they're not tiny.
They're not little. Oh. It's shrimp, but it's not little.
Oh, man.
They don't curl up. They stay nice and long. You've got the breading. You've got the flavor. We've been talking about the sauce. You can dip them in that sriracha aioli if you want to. Eat them alone. Serve them as a meal.
Right.
This is the way that you expand what's for dinner and what's for lunch.
Yes.
If you feel like you're getting bored,
right,
you know, with what you eat every week, it's the same things every week.
Great point, Tamara.
Or if you have Taco Tuesday every week, why not make shrimp tacos?
Absolutely.
You know?
Delicious. I serve these. We have a business called Curtis Stone Events. I'm literally wearing one of my aprons right now. And we do all sorts of things. We do big Hollywood parties. We do backyard barbecues for people. This is nearly always one of the appetizers. Unless someone says we don't eat shellfish.
Okay.
Then we won't serve it, of course. But pretty much always we serve this. Now, if it's good enough to serve people that paying a lot of money for an incredible event company to come out and do a great job, you can do the same thing. That's what's so great. We've done all the work for you.
Yes.
All you do is remove it from the package, throw it into your crisper tray. Guys, these are almost gone, okay? If you want them, you've got to be calling us right now. We've got hundreds of people on the phone.
And I'm telling you, you're getting the shrimp on sale, on free shipping. We send it straight on out to you. You can have it one time, or you can get it on auto ship. Well, I think a handful left of you can get it on auto ship because these are so limited. And I invite you to get it. You can get the 45 of the original or 45 of the coconut. You can't make the wrong decision. And I know a lot of you are shopping, so go ahead and pick those up, okay? If you want them on auto ship in the original, was that single ship original, 70 left. That's it. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Meatballs.
Do we want to go to the meatballs? Okay. In our last 10 minutes, our last few minutes.
Before we even start, Tamara, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone. We've been very, very busy this whole hour and last hour and all day yesterday. I want to say thank you for your orders. I can't wait for you to get this food home and for those products to come to you. You're going to have an absolute ball. This has been so much fun for me.
I know. Okay. I mean, you make it fun, right? You give us what we want to eat. Let's talk about meatballs.
Oh, yeah.
We have the beef and pork meatballs, and you can get, and it's beef and pork together. You can get 20 of them, or you can get 40 of them. And I will tell you, getting the 40 count is a better value because you're getting double the amount, but you're not paying double the price. So I think it's a better value. And as everything, every price ends tonight, all of the free shipping ends tonight. And these are like the biggest meatballs.
Oh, they sure are. And they're the best meatballs, let me just tell you that. Okay, let me just cut right through one for you, just so you get to see. Look at this. Can you see how succulent and juicy these are? Let me see if I can't find a way to just show you. Can you see that?
How juicy they are.
They're so juicy. And look, by the way, you can just push your fork through it. The same way I was talking about my crab cake, I don't want a tough meatball. I want it to be nice and tender. I want to go through it with my fork really effortlessly. So this isn't just beef, this is pork and beef. Oh, man. We use a little Parmesan.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, goodness, that is good.
So good, Chef.
That's so good.
Chef, it's so good. Oh my gosh.
Isn't that something?
These are not meatballs that are filled with a whole lot of binding and filler and extra, not a lot of meat.
Right.
This is flavor. Oh my gosh. And they're huge. Like 2 meatballs could be a meal for a lot of us. And you're getting either 20 or 40 of them. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so now it's done in a tomato sauce. So we've gone from sort of Swedish meatball style to the Italian. This is my favorite, I'm not gonna lie. Have a look at these.
Wow.
And you can just see how succulent and juicy they are. The flavor of them is just incredible. And you know, when you've got a delicious product like a meatball, can I tell you something? I own a butcher shop. I own a butcher shop, right? That means I have access to meat whenever I want it. Guess what? I'm on auto ship for my own meatballs. I promise you I am.
Oh my gosh.
They come every 90 days. They go straight in my freezer. You know, my nanny loves them. She's always like, The meatballs are finished. The meatballs, I'm like, Alvia, I'll get you more meatballs, don't worry.
I love it. They're that good. And you know, some people are saying, oh, I remember my grandmother used to make meatballs and it would take all day and it was all day. Guess what? Now you can have meatballs anytime you want them.
Right.
And you don't have to have had the recipe passed down from generations for you. You are getting so much flavor. You are getting so much quality in the meat itself.
That's right.
And you're getting these big meatballs that you're going to use everywhere.
Right, absolutely. Now let me show you what we do here. We start with pork and beef. Why? Because the beef gives you that richness. The pork gives you that wonderful texture. That sort of, you know, you get that, the mix. It's been done in Italy for years, right? Beef and pork together. People will even put a little veal. I just like the beef and the pork.
Okay.
Garlic, panko breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, some shallots. That's it. A little basil. And
that's it.
And just a tiny bit of chili flake. Right, so we put just a tiny bit of chili flakes. So do you taste that little bit of warmth?
I do, but not hot. Don't be afraid that it's going to be too spicy on your throat.
Absolutely.
Oh, those are good.
All right, you want to make the best meatball sub on the planet. That's why this started, actually. We started serving for lunch a grinder sandwich and a meatball sub. Now, I'm not lying to you. We had to take the meatball sub off the menu because we just couldn't keep up. We won all these crazy awards from, you know, like Gwen's a restaurant. It's not really a sandwich shop, but we thought it'd just be fun to do a meatball sub. It was so popular, we literally had to stop doing it.
Yes.
Because we just couldn't keep up with the demand.
Absolutely.
But here it is, right? And we now make them for you. And the meatballs are just so good. They really are just so good. So imagine doing a beautiful sub like this. Now I'm being really generous with 3 of them. That's a huge meal.
Oh, that,
little bit of Parmesan over the top, little bit of parsley over the top of that. I tell you what, you have got some very happy campers if you're going to serve these beautiful subs. So, whether it's pardon me, I just can't handle that little dot there. Also, straight over your pasta, of course. I mean, check this out. Meatballs straight over the spaghetti.
Yes.
Right, so you can cook for a big old tribe, and it is so simple and easy, and just so delicious.
For sure. And let me just remind you of all of the food looks so good. This would be your time to go ahead and place your, I know you're looking at this and saying, oh, I wish I had it right now. But Chef created these amazing meatballs for us, and you're getting either 20 or 40 of them. And this is gonna be your time to go ahead and place your order. So this is the 20 count that you see right here. This is the 40 count that you see right here. So if you wanna do it, if you're saying, I would love to have these in my freezer. They're gonna come packaged, as you can see, in packs of 5 meatballs each. And this is how they come, and they're frozen, but they're already made and seasoned. You just heat and eat. And if you wanna put them and make beef, a meatball sub, if you wanna put them in your spaghetti sauce, your marinara sauce, however you wanna do it, you now have the ability and the capability of doing that. The fact that we've got these on sale, and the sale price ends tonight, and on free shipping is such a big value because you get a lot. And to be honest, the meatballs themselves are huge. So you don't even need a lot of these. You don't even need to eat 3 or 5 or 6 meatballs. I'll tell you, the ones I buy in the grocery store are tiny and super expensive and not nearly the flavor that you're getting right here. And maybe you've seen those as well. You go into the grocery stores and you buy meatballs, and first off, the price goes up and up and up. And you're saying, but they're smaller. And they don't, they kind of, in 2 bites, they're gone. This is a meal. So I think it almost is one of those kinds of things where it should almost have a different name other than meatball, because meatball, you think something small and, just kind of bite-sized. But these are nice and large. If you want to make meatball soup, if you want to do those make those kinds of dishes, how amazing would that be? Remember, you've got them on free shipping, and I do invite you to pick them up while we have them, because every time we bring in Chef Curtis Stone's meatballs, they go. They really do. I'll tell you, the last time I offered them, my mom called me later. She said, I bought the meatballs. I said, you made a good choice, Mom. These are beef and pork. And with all of these amazing seasonings, you can see how amazing that's gonna be. So if you're making a soup or a sauce or what have you, half, or if not 2/3 of the work for you is already done, because the meatballs are already done and they're already flavored for you. And all you do is make the rest. All you do is make the sides. And now it's just a matter of serving and eating. And you can see that. And I want you to see again what's gone into making the meatballs. So you've got beef and pork, so it's a combination. You're not buying a pork meatball and a beef meatball. You're buying the combination of beef and pork together. You've got garlic, you have shallots, you have panko, and this is, you know, the panko breadcrumbs to help to kind of hold it together. You've got Parmesan cheese, and you have basil. That's it. That's it. A little bit of chili flake, and that's it. And they're not hot. Don't worry about that. They're not spicy or anything. It's just about flavor. I want to encourage you to go ahead and order yours. 085232 is the number. And I thank you so much, chefs. Thanks you so much. Thank you, Kat, and everybody who's been with us in the kitchen. Bobby's coming up next, and I will see you again tomorrow. Until then, take care.
So I absolutely love the HSN Harlem Fashion Row collaboration. Each collection is vibrant, it's bold, it's full of personality, and it really speaks to the uniqueness and the creativity of Black fashion designers. At HSN, I'm so proud that we showcase the incredible products, but also